What is up, guys? It's Jack here, Christmas 2013, and I have a list of 5 games that I think are pretty awesome. They're not games that came out this year necessarily, but they're games that I bought this year and I really enjoyed. So I'm going to do my top 5, and basically these are games that, after Christmas, someone gave you money for like a present, because nobody buys presents anymore. So a lot of people get money. And this is something you can pick up yourself. A lot of these are cheap because, I'm poor. But there's only two. I think there's only a few AAA's. So, you'll be able to pick these up fairly cheap for yourself. So, starting off, we have. Never mind. I'm going to do this in a fun edited way, where I'll put it in the trailer, so I won't actually say it, but I will after. Anyway, here we go.
Booker, are you afraid of God?
No. But I'm afraid of you.
What did I do to them?
I will stop him.
Gotta get out of here!
If it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that.
You were right. I can't control it. It's not possible.
Elizabeth!
Well, with what just happened, do you really want to take bets on what's possible?
Yep. Bioshock Infinite. Some people will disagree with me on this, and others will be like, why is this not your number one? But for myself, I never played Bioshock 1 or 2. So I came into a completely fresh start, like a lot of gamers did. And it was good. It was pretty good. The only problems I had with it were the actual combat system. The combat system wasn't great. It was like you had 2 basic weapons. You had a shotgun or a machine gun, and that was pretty much it. Or a shitty little pistol. The hand cannon was quite cool. But other than that, it was just fun to play around. It was nice to find a story. And it was nice to finally find a story in a game where at the end of it you're just like, what? Because I lent it to my brother and he played it after, and I walked in just at the end. I'm not going to give away any spoilers or anything, but I walked in just at the end and he was just sitting on like in an armchair just, and I was just like, yeah, it's confusing, isn't it? Anyway, moving on. This is a kind of a classic game. It didn't come out this year, but I think it was awesome. I played it this year, and it inspired me to get the controller for, I did a video on it, my 360 controller. This game is pretty awesome, and it is... Super Meat Boy. Who doesn't know anything about Super Meat Boy? It is basically a Twitch platformer where you kind of learn the levels through muscle movement, and that's it. You can't go off reaction because you will die. You will die constantly in this game, but it's fine because the respawn times are pretty much instantaneous, at least on a PC. I'm sure it's on Xbox Live as well, and they're like half a second or whatever, but on PC it's instantaneous. Nothing more to say, but watch some speedruns of Super Meat Boy. Oh my god, you'd be terrified by the amount of like skill and just hours and hours of learning people did to get it in under, like, I watched a 100% run in 140 or something like that, and that's mental. That's insane. But yeah, basically all round great game, and just fun to mess around with. And there's also internet created levels by people, so you pretty much endless game, and it's just huge anyway. So because you play through it once and then you can play the Dark World. So pretty awesome game. Now moving on to number 3. This is a game that a lot of people will be surprised I haven't played yet, because it's also an older game. Pretty much a classic.
Welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. Let's look at some of the challenges you'll face as a test participant. You may be required to perform simple tasks, such as locating an exit. These simple tasks may be supplemented with insurmountable obstacles. Thanks to the Aperture Science handheld portal device, the impossible is easy. Let's look at a real-world example. Certain objects may be vital to your success. If at first you don't succeed, you fail, and the test will be terminated. When stuck, remember our motto: there's a hole in the sky through which things can fly. At the Enrichment Center, we believe that a highly motivated test subject can carry out rather complex tasks while enduring the most intense pain. So in case you don't make it through the testing, goodbye. This next test is impossible. Now you're thinking with portals.
Yeah, Portal. I haven't played that until this year. Oh my god, it's amazing. I played Portal 2 because it was the newest one. I picked it up on a Steam sale last year, I think. I played through that and it was good. It was pretty good. It was enjoyable. Really good mechanics, really good everything. But it was kind of... I thought it was great until I played Portal. And I think Portal is better. A lot of people are going to hate me for that, but I think Portal's better. It just has that perfect length. A lot of people say it's too short, but you know, it leaves you wanting more. And the humor is better in it. I don't know why. But and there's also like a meme that spawned from it. So yeah, Portal, my number 3. And the cake is a lie. Moving swiftly on to number 2. We're getting down to it now. And a lot of people will be surprised that this isn't my number 1. But there's a good reason for that. So here's my number 2.
in this game for a lot of years, and I got out alive. If you want my advice, give this shit up.
Skeletons in your closet, itching to come outside.
The Guns and Crank in this area go through Trevor Phillips Enterprise, or they ain't going.
And the way it feels,
I'll swing by and sign the contracts, alright? Just ignore the bodies.
Can you tell me where Berto Beach House is?
That house right there, with the yellow stairs.
I don't care how many cars you own, you ain't changing.
I'm getting my money in the hood. I'm cool.
Cool what? Slinging dope and throwing up gang signs?
Your son, James. He's a good kid.
Oh my God!
Hey, let's bounce.
Bounce. We're bouncing now.
It's getting ready to blow. It's getting ready to show. Somebody shut up like the mountain. We're getting ready to know. It's getting ready to cry. It's getting ready to shock. Somebody turn up the heat. It's getting ready to pop.
That's Trevor, my best friend. That's Franklin, the son I always wanted.
Yeah, whatever.
Jesus, your therapist has a lot to answer for.
It's getting ready to blow. It's getting ready to show. Somebody shut up at the mountain. We're getting ready to know. It's getting ready to dry.
Yeah, GTA 5. Why is this not my number one? Well, it's the game I had the most fun with, because I just went mental. You can jump a shark in that game. You can do literally anything you want, and it's mental. The characters are perfect. Like in GTA 4, you played Nico, who was like, "Oh, I don't want to kill anybody," and then you just kind of walk outside and you just murder millions of people, take your car and just blow it into other people's cars, and then just blow it up with a rocket launcher, you know. But with this, it's like Trevor. Trevor is he flies off the handle a little bit, you know. But he fits the story very well, and he's a good source of friction between all the characters, because a lot of it centers around him. Well, not a lot of it, but you know, they all have their, like, Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. It is Michael, right? I hope it's Michael. I'll get it in editing. My lips will move, but I won't say that. But I'm pretty sure it's Michael. I haven't played it in a while. Studying. I should be studying now. Anyway, my number 2 game of the year that I bought this year and played this year was GTA 5. But I got it on, or I had to get it on PS3 because it's not on PC yet. That's the only drawback. It's not on PC. Whew. And now we're down to it, the number 1. Just to go back over it, my number 5 was BioShock Infinite. My number 4 was Super Meat Boy. My number 3 was Portal 1. And my number 2 was GTA 5. Now, my number 1 is a bit of a strange choice. A lot of people won't have heard of this game. And, you know, if you're a follower of Total Biscuit, you probably have, because he tweeted about this like mental when he played it first, and with good reason. He inspired me to buy it. And here it is. Yeah, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. Oh my god. The feels you get from this game. I mean, it's they tell the entire story without using words. Sometimes they don't even use actions. I know that's really weird, but it's a game you can only... No, it's not a game. It's an experience you can only experience by playing through a game. You know? Because for that game, you have to hold down the two trigger buttons to move the characters. Because you play as two brothers. And after you've like feel their pain, because it gets really sad, and there's like high points and low points, and you know when they're struggling, your hands get sore from just holding so much, and when you let go, you feel there's a word there, rejuvenized. Is that a word? But something like that. You feel good, right? And there's not a lot that makes me cry. I'm not a very soppy person, but there was 2 points that made me very sad in that game. There's one point, like at the end, where I was just like, this is the saddest thing I've ever experienced, because you have to do it. You don't just see it, you have to like experience it. And then there's another bit which the game doesn't tell you about, you have to figure out on your own, and it's like, what? It is just, I'm kind of welling up thinking about it, man. It changed the way games make me feel, and I'm not ashamed to say that. There's no way to explain it. Just go buy it. It's €15, $15 at the most, and that's not when it's on sale. Pick it up on sale if you have to, but play that game. One drawback is you need a controller for it, but other than that, it's just amazing. So yeah, there was my top 5 games of, well, not of 2013, but the top 5 games that I played in 2013. I'm screwing up my words because I should be doing something else, but I saw an opportunity to record something and I took it. I haven't been getting that opportunity lately, as you can tell, because my videos are dying off, man. I'm getting subscribers, but I'm not putting out more videos. Maybe it's just a time thing, but I'm gonna try my best, because I have a month off now. I'm gonna try my best to get as many videos as out. Portal, I know I've said this about stacking, but Portal will go on, and everything else will continue as normal. But I'm sorry about everything else. I just had time sunk into college. I should be studying now, to be honest. I have an exam in the morning, but I'll probably edit this. And I'll study in the morning. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you liked this. And pick up, brothers. Just pick it up. You need a controller, but pick it up. Who doesn't have a controller lying around? Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I just shook the screen, and I'm going to shake it again. So, bye-bye.